Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense comes on the field to open this game. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern silver stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here. Chris, think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. The Cowboys will crank up the tempo.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So, second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So Florida State's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Ware. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Now they're running on the toss. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough pass for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Ware. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion makes it second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Rush, nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of... Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Ware. Looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll hand it off. A quick juke. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Hand off to the single back. The Cowboys pick up enough for a 1st down here. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum curve. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Ware. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. The Noles keep the football on the move.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And he'll maybe get back to... No more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Seminoles churn out another first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Ware. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. This will be the 9th play on the drive. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looks like he's going to run it. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Cowboys looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Ware. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guy.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right. This one caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win or go home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they get the second half started with their running play. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
First down at 10. And now the running back's got it again. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Noles have first and 10 here.
Black 24.
Looking to pass this time. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Noles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense starts with a short field. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
29 Philly. Go!
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Ware. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This one is getting ugly. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A handoff from the shotgun. And the Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Powerful running here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Ware. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Noles are in the red zone now.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Ware. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Great cut there. Tackle, but forced down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The Cowboys will have to kick this away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage.
Here we go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Trying the old counter play here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to kick it away. Punter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. Using a strong stiff arm. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, a reverse. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Knowles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the grab.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bray. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.